In the last 15 minutes, White House condemns Paris knife attack in the last hour as video said to show Paris knife attacker in the last 2 hours. Police question. Parents, friend of suspect in Paris knife attack. Paris attacker apparently pledged allegiance to ISIS in video. Paris attacker pledged allegiance to ISIS in video. Knife raid near Paris Opera. 1 dead in the last 4 hours. Paris knife attacks confirmed the new threat from his Paris attacker was on radicalism database. Police widen probe into Chechen-born Paris knife attacker. ISIS releases purported allegiance video of Paris attacker. Suspect identified in deadly Paris attack. IS releases purported allegiance video of Paris attacker in the last 6 hours. Paris knife attacker, born in Chechnya, was on terrorism watch list. Paris police hunt for attack motive as knifeman's family are detained. Paris knife attack. Police arrest friend of knifeman in Strasbourg. 1 dead in Paris knife attack claimed by his. Paris attack latest linked to Russian Caucasus in the last 8 hours. Paris knife attacker was French citizen born in Chechnya. Paris knife attack, arrest made in Strasbourg. Bloody-faced knifeman, 15 minutes of deadly terror in Paris. Paris knife terrorist swore allegiance to ISIS leader before attack. Paris attacker identified as Chechen-born man. Paris stabbings being investigated as terror attack. Paris attacker was on anti-terror watch list for radicalism. France has become jihadist hotspot in Europe. Crime expert on Paris attack can security vigilant after Paris attack. Fox host links Muslim demography to stabbing attack in Paris video. Paris attacker was Frenchman born in Chechnya. Yesterday man kills 1, injures 4 in Paris stabbing attack. Paris knife attack suspect was on potential radicalism watch list. Developing deadly knife attack in Paris. Perpetrator of attack in Paris was a Frenchman born in Chechnya. What we know about the Paris knife attacker. Information about Paris attacker. Knifeman in Paris terror attack was flagged as potential threat. Nigel Farage reacts to stabbing attack in Paris. A man killed 1 person and injured 4 others in a stabbing attack in Paris. Paris knife attack leaves 1 dead and 4 injured. He approached calmly. 15 minutes of panic and terror in Paris. Paris attacker is Chechnya-born French citizen known to authorities. Paris attacker was on police anti-terror watch list. Report police probe background, motivation of Paris knife attacker. French police seek clues after Chechen-born knifeman strikes Paris knife-wielding attacker in Paris. ID'd as Russian native. Watch new details on the knife attack in central Paris. Paris attacker received French citizenship in 2010. Authorities say a terrorist attack in the center of Paris. Details emerge about assailant in Paris stabbing attack. ISIS claims Paris stabbings attack investigated as terrorism. Paris attacker born in Chechnya was known to police. Paris attacker born in Chechnya was on radicalism database. Paris knife attack. What we know so far. Video, eyewitness footage shows immediate aftermath of Paris knife attack. What we know about the Paris attacker. McZomi cables French officials after Paris attack. Paris knife attacker was known to counter terrorism. Police French terror probe after Paris knife attack kills 1, injures 4. Paris attacker born in Chechnya, in database as having links to radicalism. Paris knife attacker was reportedly on terror watch list. Paris knife attacker was on extremist watch list. Paris attacker was French citizen born in Chechnya. Paris stabbings investigated as terror attack claimed by ISIL. Paris attacker born in Chechnya was on security suspects list. Paris knife attack killer was born in Russia's Chechnya. Paris knife attacker was French citizen born in Chechnya. Sources: knife intifada in the center of Paris's ISIS claims deadly Paris stabbing spree by Chechen-born attacker. Paris knife attacker who killed man in street was born in Chechnya. Parents of Paris attacker questioned by police. Macron on Paris attack. France once again pays price of blood. Paris knife attacker was French citizen born in Chechnya. Sources: UAE strongly condemns heinous and horrific attack in Paris. Attack on pedestrians kills one in Paris. Facebook activated safety check in Paris only after terror attack. Reports Paris knife attack, one killed by men shouting, Allahu Akbar.